I woke up this morning with this strange feeling, and that feeling kind of centered around my already bubbling feelings about Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity that will be coming out in about 30 days at this point. I love The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. It is one of my favorite games of all time, and it is one of my favorite open world games. In fact, it's my favorite open world game that I've ever played personally. And honestly, the hype for Age of Calamity is gigantic with me. It is crazy with me. I'm not going into it expecting the whole world. I think I've talked about this before. There's no point going into this expecting the whole world. That would be kind of stupid. Because you're not going to get the whole world. You're going to get a really cool Musou game that takes place before Breath of the Wild, and that's what I'm expecting, and that's what I want. But just to be back in that world, or in that general world, with all those characters that I know and love from 100 years ago is going to be truly exciting. Today I'm doing something that I've never done before. I'm going to be watching a trailer. This trailer came out almost 4 years ago for a game that came out just over 3 years ago. In fact, a lot over 3 years ago at this point. And that is The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild trailer from the Nintendo Switch presentation. The first reveal presentation of the Nintendo Switch, where they revealed the price, they revealed a bunch of games, they revealed Mario Odyssey at that presentation. It was honestly a really cool event. That was all in Japanese at the time, but I remember watching this trailer and I never felt so motivated to buy a game. I was gonna buy this game anyway, but I was so on board to buying this game at this point, and that's what trailers are for. The reason why I want to watch this now is because the hype for Age of Calamity for me is so huge, and I want this kind of like feeling. I want to watch this again, talk about why I love this trailer so much, and you might think this is kind of silly, but I don't. This trailer means a lot to me. The opening with the water and the music hitting. You can see the shrine here. They're not hiding anything. They're saying this is the world you're going to be exploring. The music in this trailer is fantastic. The visuals in this trailer are fantastic. They're just showing real-time, like, real-time world here. That's what it is. I know people are going to say, there's Calvin, I've seen better trailers. But I can't remember a trailer that like got me this hyped for something. This hyped. And they knew it as well. They knew people were waiting. They knew they had to do something insane for this. There's the Master Sword. Like, seeing this and then going straight into this beat right here. Wait. Now. There it is. Like, look, there's no hiding stuff. This is like all real time. And that's what I love about this trailer. It's not CGI. It's not something that's never gonna happen in the game. You can do this. You can recreate this whole trailer. Look at this. That was, yeah, seeing this, the scale of this game when we were looking back at this.
The history of the royal
I would have preferred this to be in Japanese, I'll be honest. I played the game in the dub, but like the Japanese trailer was the one I watched for the first time. But this was shocking because we heard voice acting. And I remember hearing it and like jumping up. I was lying on my bed at the point watching it, jumping up. Like they know as well. I remember feeling afraid this time as well. And look at this. Showing off just some of the action you can get into this game. That never gets old for me. Like, it never gets old. And that's what you gotta appreciate about this trailer so much, is that it's all in real time. There's no CGI. Nothing's fake about it. Like, yes, there's cutscenes in the trailer. Oh my god. And the music's perfect here as well. Like, the voice acting is not terrible in the English version. Like, I had it on for the whole game, and it's kind of what I associate with this game. Look at this part.
Ready to hear what happened 100 years ago.
This was our first look, and they're teasing Zelda here as well. This, I'm getting chills again, but I remember just being like, show her, fucking show her, and there they go, right now. Yes.
Everything I've done up until now, it was all for nothing.
It's such an impressive trailer. And this moment that killed us all. Killed us all. Do that clap for us, man. Like, this game is like, and the trailer shows it. This is why I think it's a perfect trailer. When you watch this trailer, oh, Zelda, you look so good.
My daughter.
When you watch this trailer, you know exactly what you're getting in for. And the title screen looks amazing too. And we're gonna get to open your eyes as well. I'm sorry for like saying stuff before it happens, but
Open your eyes.
I really can't speak for anyone else in this situation, but this trailer itself held me over for the few months that we had to wait for the game to release. And I bought it on Wii U at the time. I didn't have a Switch, but like I watched that trailer like once every week at least, whenever I felt that, like, you know, you kind of feel that burning feeling. You're like, oh, I have to wait this much longer to play this game. I have to wait this much longer. And I kept feeling it every single time. And watching this trailer every single week kind of held me over. Now, the great thing about this trailer, on top of all that, I think it's important to talk about this trailer in the full context of what a trailer is supposed to do. A trailer is supposed to entice people to buy your product, or to go see your product, or to eat your product, or whatever it is, even if it's something like a school play. If you're making a trailer for that, you want people to go see it, and that's what this trailer does. This trailer entices you to play the game, but also it's an honest trailer. It's a trailer that doesn't lie to you. It shows you the game in full force, with a few cutscenes in between. But basically you can, like, as I said, recreate all those scenes in that trailer. You can recreate those yourselves. Obviously, you can't do the overarching camera angles unless you hack the Wii U, but the actual positioning of Link, you can do that. You can recreate that entire trailer. So at this point, there was not really much disappointment. Well, some people were disappointed, but for me, I wasn't disappointed at all because I watched the trailer over and over again and got exactly what I expected. I played this game, loved it to death, and because of this, I was able to go back now again today and praise this trailer, where in other cases, you go back and watch a trailer for a game and it's kind of like, that didn't happen, did it? That didn't work at all. They didn't do that. They said they were going to do that, but they never did that. I think one of the best contrasts that we can talk about in this whole conversation is the Dead Island trailer, a game that I truly love, and I want to talk about more how I love it in a bit. But for now, let's take a look at the trailer for Dead Island. And I want to point out some things a little bit after this, if you'll indulge me for a moment. Okay. Starts off very somber. It's actually one of the best cut together and one of the most emotionally impactful and cool trailers you're ever going to see. Very dark. Instantly, the first image, this little girl, dead on the ground, lying there with this burning zombie, what you can only think is a zombie behind you. A little girl running here, they reverse it backwards. Extremely somber. Latching on to what could be her father. It's incredible, right? It's incredible what they've done here. Like, this is a trailer that is extremely well put together, that is extremely enticing, making you want to kind of play this game. So in that sense, the trailer is 100% to me a success. We're not going to watch this whole trailer, but what I can say about the Dead Island trailers is that it goes on like that, showing this big cinematic cutscene. The game comes out and it's a multiplayer zombie game on an island resort where you can play single player as well. You're basically going around hacking zombies, upgrading your weapons, doing all this crazy stuff. That wouldn't be an issue for some people because I didn't actually see this trailer before the game came out. I played the game, loved it. Think about it, it's zombies on an island resort. You're driving around this island resort, going into different shops, collecting items, boosting your guns, getting more weapons. Like, it's all really, really fun. But the reason why this trailer I consider to be not a very good trailer, even though it's amazing, but it's not very good, is because you look back in the trailer now, and this leads you to believe that it is going to be a big story-based game. This wasn't meant to be a this trailer versus this trailer video, but I thought that the Dead Island trailer was a pretty good example of what a good trailer can be, but how you kind of like also mislead an audience at the same time, which you don't want to do with a trailer. But aside from that, I really think the Breath of the Wild trailer is just one of my favorite trailers I've ever seen. And now coming into Age of Calamity, I'm thinking about everything Breath of the Wild. I'm thinking about it constantly. Yes, every single morning I wake up thinking about Skyward Sword, but like I'm constantly now thinking about Breath of the Wild 2 because not Breath of the Wild 2, Breath of the Wild also, although I'm also thinking about Breath of the Wild 2, whatever that's going to be called as well. There's like these mix of crazy emotions that are constantly going through myself, and it's all related to Zelda right now. There's so many games in between that I want to play, but it's so close at this point that I can almost taste it. Moments to moments in this trailer that are just so memorable to me, whether it be Zelda crying in Link's arms, or Link standing up and having the title screen come up, or the title come up on the screen, or having like each champion introduce himself in the most interesting way in the trailer without giving too much away, showing off what the dungeons are going to be without us even knowing what the dungeons are. I didn't think at all those things were going to be dungeons. I thought we were going to be fighting them from the outside, which we kind of do, but like I thought we were only going to be fighting them from the outside. They gave us everything, but at the same time gave us so little that left us wanting more.